Hello and welcome back to TechnoSurgeon YouTube channel. Intel might be in trouble because Intel has reportedly axed its 18A process node for foundry customers, essentially leaving TSMC with no rival. Intel reportedly to focus on 14A has been reported. It is bad to see that Intel is struggling so much because they also skipped their 20A node also and skipped to 14A, uh, skip to 18A, and from 18A they are skipping directly to 14A. So yeah, TMC's N2 node has no rivals and A16 may have no rivals. Don't know what's wrong with Intel at this current point of time. The CPU market is not good, and their founder is essentially having issues all the time, and Intel might exit if this continues, but we should have Intel because competition drives innovation. And yeah, don't know what's happening, as the chief executive of Intel is considering stopping the promotion of the upcoming 18A fabrication 1.8 nanometer class to foundry customers, instead shifting the company's focus to its next generation 14A manufacturing node, which is 1.4 nanometer class, in a bid to secure orders from larger customers like Apple and Nvidia, reports Reuters, and to which the spokesperson provided some additional insight. We are not going to comment on market rumors and speculation, an Intel spokesperson said to Tom's Hardware. As we have said previously, we are committed to strengthening our roadmap, delivering for our customers, and improving our financial position for the future. But at the same time, it looks pretty bad that Intel's fabrication process is having so many issues, and yeah, it looks bad. Maybe Intel might exit, but since they had invested so much, they might not. But let's just hope, because there should be competition. Next up, we already know like Microsoft had confirmed a multi-year strategy partnership with AMD for next generation Xbox hardware. But now we also got some more news regarding not AMD X Xbox, but AMD is also working with Sony. Yeah, you heard that right. Sony and AMD is also working together on their next generation PS6, and AMD offers an update on Project Amethyst, a Sony collaboration that already delivered smarter, more efficient solution like super resolution in FSR4. So we already saw it during the presentation of RDNA 4 9070 XT launch that they are working on Project Amethyst and Redstone, and we all got the brief glimpses of it in February, but we got an update right now is according to an interview with Mark Cerny, and do note Mark Cerny is from Sony and not from AMD. FSR 4 is intended to be more painless drop-in replacement for current PSSR. Is currently PSSR is currently upscaling tech for its Pro console, but this is in PlayStation Gamer. So that what does that mean for PC hardware? Well, one thing it means that both tech companies are growing increasingly intertwined to ignore PlayStation and its equation really is missing the bigger picture, as there are arguably more than a little PlayStation in the AMD's cards. They said that said this isn't a copied homework but mere a sharing is caring approach. So basically what is happening is Sony is going to drop PSSR support maybe by PlayStation 6, and they are going to fully integrate FSR 4. And yeah, we don't know, but FSR 4 is going to be an increasing a pretty nice uplift, and Project Amethyst is not an aid of proprietary technology. This is really trying to move the industry forward. Obviously we want to use this technology on our consoles, but these technologies are available to any of the AMD's customer freely. So it's interesting to see this FSR4 tech, which is Project Amethyst, will be coming to AMD's hardware also, and it will be universal, and this might work on old generation. Don't know anything about it, but the work on new AMD's RDNA 5 GPU tech is moving extremely quickly, says Sony, as AMD announced plans to bring FSR4 and AI frame generation to PlayStation. Sony is also contributing to RDNA 5 gaming GPU development. So yeah, AMD is reportedly literally working with two giants at this current point of time, both Microsoft, Xbox, and PlayStation. Interesting to see. And here you can see, speaking to Tom's Hardware, Sunny revealed that there are a lot of crossover between Sony and AMD in a co-engineering effort. The two companies are calling Project Amethyst. Big chunk of RDNA 5 or whatever AMD ends up calling it are coming out of engineering and I am doing on the project, says Sony. So it's pretty interesting and it's a nice thing to see. Lastly, according to most lawyers that early testing in our department, AMD is yielding a 13 to 16% higher performance over Zen 5 at same clocks in server workloads. And do note it is Zen 6 we are talking about. So 13 to 16% IPC increase. But I must stress this wasn't comprehensive testing, so don't take this as an average IPC uplift. So yeah, it did. It's not a comprehensive testing, so they hasn't done like intense testing on these clocks, and the clock speed are also impressive even at target voltages not overclock. Some of our Zen 6 C sample are boosting to nearly 4.5 GHz, and in lighter multi-threaded workloads we can offer mm, run all 32 cores on a CCD at 4 GHz, which is interesting to see. That's much higher than what Zen 5C silicon is capable of now. Interesting to see, and as we already know, Intel's Nova Lake 300 series core processors are having 1.6 times multi-core uplift. Zen 6C might blow it all off the clock because all 32 cores of their Zen 6C will overclock to 4 GHz, which is interesting to see. And the next generation CPUs are going to be interesting. But yeah, that's it for me today. What do you think about the news? Sound off your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll meet you in the next one. Peace out.